Hi everybody, we are back and we are continuing to talk about making numbers in different ways. So we've talked about using tens frames, we've talked about using part, whole charts, and we know now that those are similar to something we call number bonds. We're going to be working with number bonds today to try to show different ways to make the number 16. So as you'll see here, I have several part whole charts, and I have some fun manipulatives that can help me represent the numbers that I'm going to make and show. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I add my whole 16 to each chart. So we know there's more than one way to make 16. So the next thing I need to do is I need to get 16 things. So I'm going to look in my handy dandy toolbox, and I'm feeling like pizza is what we're going for first. So I'm going to grab 16 pieces of pizza. It's easier for me to count by twos, so I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Awesome. So I have 16 pieces of pizza. And I know that if I want to represent this number, I need to separate that 16 into two different parts. So I'm just going to kind of do it random. And what I did is I took my 16 pieces and I put some in one part and some in another part. Now I'm going to organize them so that they're easier for me to see. I really like to organize numbers when I draw and when I work with them so that it looks kind of like a tens frame. And I'll show you when I'm done. So in my first part, I see that I have 5 and 4, which is 9. In my second part, I have 7. I see 5 and 2. Do you see why it might be helpful to line up your manipulatives in tens frame order? It helps me see the numbers better. So now I know I could write an equation to match this way we made 16. My equation would be 9 plus 7 equals 16, or 7 plus 9 equals 16. And I believe I already made that sticky note because I was hoping that might happen. So I'm going to add my equations to my work, and then I'm going to move on to another way to make 16. So I'm going to get my handy dandy toolbox again. And now I'm thinking a little dessert, maybe some popsicles. So I'm going to get 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, this time, I want to do it on purpose. I don't want to do it randomly. I want to make one that I know. So I'm going to make 10 and 6 because I know 10 and 6 make 16. So I know I can already lay out 5 and then 5 below it, because remember I told you I love to make it look like a tens frame. It helps me see the numbers. Okay, and then if I'm correct, I should have 6 left over. All right, and my equations can go here. And there you have it. Another way to make the same number. All right. Could I do it a third way? Of course I can. It's a pretty big number, so I feel like I could do it a third way and even maybe a fourth way, but for time's sake, I'm just going to show one more way. So I'm going to end with some sunshine, and I'm going to do my doubles fact, 8 and 8. So I know that when I have the doubles fact of 8 and 8, that makes 16. And I just have that memorized because doubles are a great strategy to help you when you're adding and subtracting. All right. You will now see the third way I decided to make 16. I even could have done 5 plus 11. There's many more that I could have done, but these are the 3 that I chose to represent 16. You're gonna get a chance now to show me how many ways you know to represent different numbers. Have fun.